So yeah, we are in pet care, so very unique category. There's some really good parts to it. The category is emotional to start with. The difficult part, you just can't bluff with the consumer, right? And that's where we figured out the first pain point. And because, the North Star metric would remain to be retention, right? And user journeys become super critical when it comes to taking the consumer and giving them the right solution. So the first point was, how do you figure out what is a real pain point? 95% of Indians are first-time pet parents. And that itself stands an opportunity where you impart the right knowledge to them, and if we can do that, we would be in a much better place. But then we realized that you can actually take an even higher order problem solving. Don't just give them information, walk them through the whole journey. And the word that you mentioned, hand-holding, is actually the perfect word for that, because we feel, or at least when we started, we said we are a hand-holding company. We're a pet hand-holding company, right? A lot of people are getting pets. And that helped us define what we need to do. The next part was, now that we know that what problem statement we need to solve, how do we do it? And we said, well, I can tell anything about pets, but if it comes from a position of authority, it'll solve. I mean, we saw in the Traya video also, Altaf and Saroni talked about dermatologists and people on their own platform. And we kind of took it from there and we said, if we have vets on our platform who talk to these consumers, imagine the kind of impact, and they will listen. If consumers' real problem gets solved, they would do better pet parenting. They do better pet parenting. They're happier with the pet. A happier pet is a happier parent, and at the end of the day, the platforms are all about trust. So I know the mental model that we followed was exactly this. Let's handhold the consumer, create multiple touch points. Our first touch point was getting a pet relationship manager. Every new customer gets a pet relationship manager, and in turn, they make the customer talk to the vets. This itself is a large journey, and practically that's where handholding for us starts. Then you can take it anywhere. It's been a 2.5-year-old journey, so the first part, I think we've done it right with the handholding.